Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth. He's the crypto father.
So yesterday, I spent a nice good chunk of half an hour recording the perfect video, and now I'm giving you the perfect information on the most recent news. And of course, after the fact, when I sat down to editing, I realized that I didn't actually press the record button. Welcome back to the CryptoFather channel. Today is the 21st of February. My apologies for a missed day yesterday, but today I've got a better day because I've got access to something special. And I'm going to tell you later what it is. But in today's news, SEC, ETF approvals enlarge, CBDCs coming your way, people pleading guilty to crypto mining fraud, and quantum computing on the dinner table. All of that in today's video. But first, we do what we usually do, and that is take a look at the crypto market. We are back at 3.36 trillion. We saw a little bit of a pump since yesterday. Yesterday, I think the market was a little bit down, 101 billion in trading volume. The top gainers have changed and the trending coins have changed, unfortunately. Well, I mean, not unfortunately, but just different news. Infinite money glitch, 200% pump, holy macaroni. Scatcoin, 417% pump, and Sui NS token, 142% pump. Now, I have no idea what these are, but those are some nice pumps. Sonic, previously Phantom, I assume, has revamped itself to Sonic. Story is also seeing a nice 116% pump, and Kato, a bit of Kato talk as well, I saw. Apparently Kato had a nice pump, and people received an airdrop and dumped it on the market soon as they received it, because that's how it rolls. You get the airdrop, you sell it off because the dump is going to come, and the airdrop that you received is not going to be worth as it is right this minute. Bitcoin at $98,000. Now, I don't know, but for some reason, this pump is feeling like it's the real one. For me, it's a psychological thing, and I'm probably wrong. I'm most likely wrong, but it just felt like this pump may be a longer lasting one. Who knows? Might go to massive heights, might not. Like I said, I'm probably wrong, but it just feels that Bitcoin has been dipping and bouncing left and right for plenty enough time, and the recent retracement down to, I think, 94,000, whatever it was. Let's have a quick look here at the market. Let's have a quick look here at the charts, rather. We had Bitcoin dip to $93,000 a couple of days ago, and right now we're seeing it pump. It broke above this triangle. Actually, not even based on this triangle, but it broke above this descending wedge here. And is now retesting the resistance at 98. Well, it hasn't actually just yet. I guess it is, because we're at 98. This is 98.98, almost 99,000, 98,900. So just psychologically, for me, it feels like this might be a significant trend reversal, because, like I said, we've had Bitcoin kind of bouncing up and down along this path here in this trend line. And I'm probably wrong, most likely wrong. Ethereum, $2,700, XRP is over here, but who cares? Solana, $173, Cardano at 80 cents, very nice, 5.5% pump on the daily. Sui's doing okay. Toncoin, where's Toncoin? Toncoin has disappeared. There's Toncoin. Toncoin has slipped to 21st place. 2.2% on the 24-hour. Litecoin doing not too bad. It was at $133, I think. It slipped back down a little bit to $128, but we're still good on Litecoin. Hedra at 22 cents. Polkadot, the only token with an animated logo here on CoinGecko. Apparently, they're paying a hefty sum of money to have this animated logo. In any case, they're at $5, creeping slowly. This chart doesn't look very good. And let's have a quick look at Meowcoin. Meowcoin is seeing a nice little 14.5% pump to quadruple 08. Very nice. Market cap still below $500,000. Very good price to get in on Meowcoin. Here's a little article on Kato. High profile Kato token recipients sell soon after the airdrop. Bang. There you go. But it's still 50% up. And Pi, the big hullabaloo right now is Pi. I've had Pi, and I've been able to accumulate 56 Pi on my account over the past 15 years, or however long this freaking app was in production. I never bothered because I just gave up. I gave up on it. It looked so shady, and I just, as many people did, assumed that it's a scam. So I mined it intermittently, very intermittently. I never bothered with sucking people into this charade of pi madness. And so I think I've got about 30 pi that I can actually withdraw. But the problem is you can't bloody withdraw the token because it's asking me for a message that I received from the original referee, which was years ago, and I don't even know who referred me. So their message is long gone, as probably the phone on which I received the bloody thing. And now, yesterday, the mainnet crashed. Like, I couldn't even access the app to have a look at the mainnet and try to retrieve the pi that I have. So I'm gonna try again. I've got about 260 or 255 days left or something like that to claim those tokens. And I guess I will try to do it, but I mean, it's not a huge loss. If I lose those 30 pi, it's not a big deal. You know, I never shun free money, but in cases, I'm not gonna break my neck over it trying to figure out how to get it. So that's pi. How people are thinking, I saw ridiculous posts of people saying that pi is going to start off with a $60 price tag. What in a name. Let's see, actually, let's have a quick look here at pi. You gotta type in pi network, otherwise it doesn't come up. Pi network, 24-hour shift, 38% down. As soon as it was airdropped, people dumped it, and it never even reached $1, or maybe it did reach $1. Let's see. What was the all-time high for this thing? All-time high, $1.97. Okay, so that's not too bad. But of course, as soon as it reached that, look at this massive dump, and it dumped, and it dumped, and it dumped, and it will continue dumping. For some reason, the market cap stands at $7 billion. That's the full diluted valuation. $7 billion total supply, 100 billion tokens. 9 billion tokens are presently in circulation. 24-hour trading volume. This is the amount of tokens that have been dumped on the market and everybody's selling it to make the gains. And this is it, because otherwise I don't know what utility per se pi has. And even if it does have some utility, I don't know if you've actually paid attention to the app that they've released, but it's not a very functional app. It's sluggish, it's slow, and I mean, there's so many better projects out there. There are so many better apps out there than pi. Like, why would you bother with pi? So the only thing that pi had going for it, that it was free, people were mining it, and now that that it was released and dumped on the market, people got their money back. Who's going to invest into it? I think they need to work on building their team and building the product. If they do manage to develop it further and continue adding to the ecosystem, which they haven't seemed to be doing much of over the past few years. I mean, this thing has been in production phase forever. I don't think pi is going to go anywhere. It's just going to stay in the shadows after this post-launch. SEC acknowledges a slew of crypto ETF filings as reviews approvals accelerate. The regulator is seeking comment on filings covering crypto staking options and altcoin ETF, among others. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has acknowledged some half a dozen exchange filings related to cryptocurrency exchanges traded funds in the past 2 days, according to February 19th and 20th regulatory submissions. The filings submitted by securities exchanges Nasdaq ISE and CBOE BZX address proposed rule changes for crypto ETFs concerning staking options, in-kind redemptions, and new types of altcoin funds, the documents show. The SEC's acknowledgements highlight how the agency has softened its stance on crypto since US President Trump started his second term on January 20th. Consequently, 2 crypto index ETFs launched in February, and analysts expect more ETF approvals to follow in 2025. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crypto-related filings here. Nasdaq filing pertains to position and exercise limits on options tied to BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin iTrust, most popular spot crypto ETF with nearly 57 billion. Meanwhile, CBOE filed to list options on Grayscale's and Bitwise's Ether ETFs. The SEC has approved options on Bitcoin ETFs, but has not yet green-lighted options on ETH. CBOE has also asked for permission to list Canary and Wisdom Tree's proposed XRP ETFs, support-in-kind creations and redemptions for Fidelity's Bitcoin ETFs, and allow 21 shares ETH ETF to stake a portion of its ETF holdings for additional yield. The SEC is apparently very interested in staking and has asked the industry to draft a memo reviewing the different types of staking and their potential benefits. But apparently Litecoin and Solana have already been acknowledged. Acknowledged date January 29th and February 6th. Odds of approval in 2025, 90% for Litecoin. There's a 90% approval rate for the Litecoin Canary and Grayscale ETF. So the final SEC deadline is on the 10th of October, so that's still a ways away. Also, of all things, Dogecoin. What is this queer month? Look at the dates. I figured this was day, month, and year because that would make sense, but apparently there is no 18th month. Now is there? So it's got to be month, day, and year. This is the stupidest way of indicating your dates. Yeah, same here. You got the month, day, and year. Who does that? It's so preposterous. The West needs to change the way the dates are indicated. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why would you put the month, then the date, and the year? It makes no sense. It's absolutely illogical. In any case, so we're looking at October, basically October the 2nd for Litecoin, so not February. We're looking at the end of this year. Same for Solana, same for XRP, and same for Dogecoin. So we've got basically till the end of this year almost, or the third quarter of this year, to see anything happening on these ETFs. But Litecoin is likely coming, so we're going to see it at the end of this year. But that just means that there is more likelihood that these decisions will be reconsidered for XRP as well as Dogecoin and as well as Litecoin, I guess. So we might see all 4 ETFs coming to fruition sometime towards the end of the year. And we've got a maybe for HBAR and a maybe for Polkadot. So it could be even more ETFs coming your way. And SEC replaced Gary Gensler's crypto unit with generalized Web3 enforcement, which means that they will continue fighting crypto crime with their unit, but hopefully not interfere as much with crypto and businesses as they have in the past. So massive shift. SEC announces creation of new cyber and emerging technologies unit to complement crypto task force. So I guess they're going to be looking out for new technologies for new businesses in the crypto space to make sure that things are running smoothly. Laura Dillard has been appointed chief of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, new crypto watchdog, said the SEC in a new announcement. SETU says it will combat misconduct relating to securities in the areas of emerging technologies, fraud, social media, and dark web fraud, hacking, brokerage, account takeovers, crypto fraud, cybersecurity compliance, and cybersecurity fraud. We need some policing because the amount of fraudsters and the amount of scams is still ongoing. Pig butchering scams rob investors of further $5.5 billion, possibly the biggest threat to retail investors. Now, what are pig butchering scams? A pig butchering scam is a type of investment fraud with a romance fraud element. They are extremely sophisticated operations being perpetrated by organized crime groups overseas. They use specific scripts using social engineering to entice victims into their scam. They often use human trafficking to drive these operations, forcing people to work these scams using violence. The criminals behind these scams often refer to their victims as pigs, a social media platform as pig pens, and the script they use pig feed. The scammers see themselves as the butchers, hence the term pig butchering. Yes, it entails what it suggests. Somebody contacts you and says that they love you, they want to come visit you, but they need money to save their dying grandmother or something like that, and people send them their money. That's a pig butchering scam. And 2 men plead guilty to massive 577 million crypto mining fraud scheme. That rarely happens. Did they come forward on their own, I wonder? The U.S. Department of Justice says that 2 Estonian nationals pleaded guilty to operating a massive cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme that defrauded hundreds of thousands of victims from across the globe, including the United States. That's interesting because I do remember seeing some crypto mining somewhere out in one of the Russian states, and so Estonia could very likely be that this is one of them. So I'm glad that I didn't follow. That's not something that I would follow through on, but it did cross my mind. It was playing on my mind because it looked like a couple of younger kids who were trying to start something up. But so be careful. Don't let sentiments get in your way. In a statement, the DOJ says that Sergey Potapenko and Ivan Turogin sold contracts that entitled their customers to a share of the cryptocurrency mined by their purported crypto mining service, Hashflare. That doesn't ring a bell, but it could be. Court documents show that from 2015 to 2019, Hashflare made over 577 million in sales despite not having the computing capacity needed for most of the mining that the defendants claimed it performed. Wow. Hashflare web-based platform, which was supposed to show customers their mining profits, also reflected falsified data. On February 12th, both men pleaded guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, which is punishable by up to 20 years in prison. As part of their guilty plea, the duo agreed to forfeit assets valued at over 400 million, which will be available for a remission process, compensate victims of the fraud scheme. So that's good to see that the money is going back to the people it was defrauded from. That doesn't really happen very often, so that's nice to see. Kato's yep to earn airdrop doxes and ranks crypto influencers. So this is the big airdrop that was just mentioned that dumped 50%. A highly anticipated airdrop has inadvertently leaked the wallets of crypto influencers, whoopsie daisy, and ranked them by net worth. Kato is the airdrop token that powers Yap to Earn, a rewards program for influencers who authenticate its API to sync their X wallets with Kato. Shortly after 7 a.m. New York time, Kato protocol on Coinbase-based blockchain began trading around 1 billion market capitalization. Within an hour, it rallied 50%, and it has been declining ever since. The Kato's airdrop incentivizes launch somewhat flopped is far less interesting than what is exposed about key opinion leaders who lead massive crowds of social media followers by claiming Kato tokens. Crypto influencers expose their ledger, Trezor, and MetaMask wallet addresses for the world to analyze. Wow. And immediately, I guess it caused a flash crash. Zoomer Boomer, who market sold his airdrop and flash crashed the price from 104 to 68 cents, the precise low of the day. Yeah, man, it's hard. Money's going to be made in all ways of all kinds of ways. Canada of OSFI sets new guidelines for banks to manage crypto exposure. Now, this is interesting. I would like to see more of this stuff coming from Canada because it dearly needs it. Canada's banking regulator, the Office of Superintendent of Financial Institutions, has introduced rules for banks to manage their exposure in cryptocurrency as interest in digital asset continues to grow in the country. Globe and Mail has reported that Canadians who own Bitcoin jumped to 13% in 2021 from 5% in 2018. From my last discussion with my friends in Canada in 2021, I think the sentiment towards crypto was a rather negative one. So I wonder if that's going to change with the rise. It seems like a lot more Canadians are getting into crypto, which is a little bit late. So I'd like to believe that I'm the pioneering Canadian in this space. Hooray for me. Hooray for CryptoFather. Here's some bad news from a European bank. The European Central Bank ramps up wholesale CBDC platform development. European Central Bank leaders insist on greater centralization and tighten regulations amid microeconomic challenges. The misleading article with another title is European Central Bank takes step toward blockchain-based payment system. But I think this is just another article disguising blockchain payments with or disguising CBDCs with a headline of blockchain payments. The ECB is expanding its efforts to establish a payment system built on blockchain technology, a move that could lead to Europe's largest monetary policymaker issuing central bank digital currency. The digital payments infrastructure announced Thursday by the ECB will roll out in 2 phases. In the first phase, the Eurozone's monetary authority will develop and implement a payments platform for settlements in central bank money through an interoperability link with the Trans-European Automated Real-Time Gross Settlement Express Transfer System. Oh my lord. Target in payments. That's quite a mouthful. But Europe is gearing to launch a CBDC, the European Central Bank, which is not fantastic. I tell you, not fantastic. But I guess maybe if they're collaborating with XRP, with Ledger, then that's a good thing for XRP. And we know that XRP is the leading force behind the creation of CBDCs, so please stay away from XRP. Here is an interesting tidbit on quantum computing. Microsoft's Majorana one-chip advances quantum computing, potentially bringing Q-Day closer. Microsoft's unveiling of its Majorana 1 quantum chip marks a breakthrough in quantum computing while reigniting fears of Q-Day, when quantum machines could break today's encryption that protects sensitive data. And luckily, there is already a company. Crown Technologies announces Excalibur, world's first quantum security crypto called wallet powered by quantum emotion. This is massive. So there were fears that quantum computing may pose a threat to crypto wallets because of the suggestion that quantum computing is going to be so fast, so powerful that it's going to, you know, our current computing systems will dwindle in comparison. And so quantum computing will require quantum efficiency. And so with that, we would need quantum resistant cryptocurrency wallets. And so that's where Crown, I guess, is coming in with the world's first quantum secured crypto cold wallet powered by quantum emotion. Pre-launch. So there is a pre-launch. You can start buying stuff on their website. If you go to Crown Network, there is a pre-sale. They've so far raised $285,000 worth. You can get in and buy some of their Crown token. And of course, there is an introductory video of what Crown is, which may have to be reviewed for another video because this could be a lengthy one. So this is just a heads up on a possible video coming up on the CryptoFather channel, on which I will dive deeper into the Crown network, because this may be of some interest to some. It certainly is of some interest to me, but it's not for this video because it's going to be too long. So I'll make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to pick up your very own Descent wallet to secure your crypto. Biometric wallet, biometric security, not your keys, not your crypto. Remember that. Zegex is just releasing the funds to all the people that have lost them in their recent hack, because exchanges, no matter how secure they may appear, they are never 100% foolproof. There is always hackers and always ways of hacking into systems, and almost every single exchange has been hacked to some extent or another. So make sure to store your crypto on the Descent wallet. Right now you can get a $99 discount on a pair of these crypto wallets with the CryptoFather ref link below the video, or $30 discount on a single wallet with the same or with another ref link below the video. Both ref links are below the video, so get your Descent wallet right now and secure your crypto before it's too late. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.